Shamira, bitch.
You a woman.
You like Shamira's sister. Bitch, you paid to go look like Shamira. You look a damn
What is going on? It's today, so I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking Love and War episode 3, y'all. First of all, the episode opens off with Shamar arguing with Shaba. Why is Shamar still arguing with these people? I don't get it. Like, Shamar, what do you want us to do at this point? We're gonna have to hire a chiropractor because you bent out of shape. Like, it's just like you are not even just out of line, bitch. You out of shape. Okay. I just don't get why they started arguing. Those two, like, that you just see Shamar out of nowhere. He's just like, bitch, shut up, bitch. I can't hit you because you a girl, but sit down and shut up, bitch. I'm like, why are y'all arguing? About what? What are y'all arguing about? I just don't get it. So he ends up pulling D. Scott to the side, and him and D. Scott are basically talking about what happened with this whole sneaking situation and why he felt the way about getting snuck. He's telling D. Scott that, you know, he already is labeled a certain way because of how he looks. So he don't like people picking on him. He's just like, so you feel me? Like, the stuff I be going through, bitch, it's like, why y'all be blessing with me? That's all. You feel me? But we could. We ain't got no beef, right? Okay, could. Right? Next thing you know, we see Joyce come out the woodworks looking like a fucking extra large Lucha Libre. I said, oh my God, that's my show. I used to love Lucha Libre. Lucha Libre used to have you turn, okay? Because that was the squabbles before Not As TV, okay? Joyce just looked like a big-ass Lucha Libre. She's like, all they had to do is play the Mexican music. She's just standing there. She looking side to side, thinking that she incognito, but we see your big ass coming from a mile away. I don't know why Jazz did it. Next thing you know, she straight pushing. When I tell y'all, Joyce, from this clip, you could get on the Dallas Cowboys. You could get on the damn Raiders. You could get on the Dolphins. Bitch, you could make it on any team with this. I mean, oh my God. All we needed was somebody going, interception! Like, the way that Joyce pushed Jazz on that floor, she knocked the soul out of Jazz. Like, you literally see Jazz's soul just flying in the air. Was it a little bit of a key? A little bit, yeah. But I didn't agree with it. The reason why is because, one, Joyce, you know, you too damn big and strong to be doing that to that damn girl. You too big and strong to be doing that. And two, production security, Jazz, you really should have went more ham than what you did. I'm sorry. You should have went postal. I'm talking about, I would have been tearing up the cameras, tearing up lighting poles, slapping Zoe, slap that white nigga Craig. Everything would have gotten torn up in that bitch. Because how did y'all let her literally, it's not like she got through security for one quick second because she was constant pushed. This girl did a beeline. All she needed was the ball. I was going to say something, but I don't want to offend nobody. Child, this was Joyce, okay? Just talking about, I turned that bitch into a speed bump. You're shitting me. I'm like, oh my God. Like, you really did. That wasn't even a speed bump. Girl, that was a roadblock. Like, she literally turned you into a roadblock. Wow. Okay. Next thing you know, Ivory and Diane, they sort of peeped. Mind you, where was Ivory and Diane? And Matt just disappeared. Just like his teeth, the nigga just went gone. We did not see Matt the whole episode. At least we saw Joyce coming into the preview. Matt, I guess he decided to up and leave and not come back to the show. Because I don't think he returns from what I hear on the blogs. So I guess he got the fuck, right? So Ivory and them sort of people was going on, so they're like, what the hell? They start screaming and stuff. Ivory and Diane say that that Joyce looks like a wacky inflatable. The ones that be, you know, that be like this. at the damn dealerships. That don't look like Joyce. Joyce is Lucha Libre. Okay? Wacky inflatables are a little bit thinner. No shade. Joyce got some weight on her. You feel me? Joyce is a little thicker than a wacky inflatable. A wacky inflatable is what that is, a wacky inflatable. They're a little bit thinner. They get exercise. You feel me? They know how to go up and down. All right? Like I'm telling y'all, Jazz to me did not go ham enough. Because it's like, how did y'all let that happen? And one, she is so far. It's not like she was close. And then also, too, I really feel like they low-key let that happen because Jazz was being disrespectful to Zoe. It was doing the most last episode with some of the stuff when production was trying to get them to calm down. So I low-key feel like they tried to really get her. That's what it looked like to me. I may be wrong, but that's what it looked like to me. Okay? So then, next thing you know, Jazz starts going crazy. She starts knocking she ain't knock stuff over. She started going crazy. They try to get her separated from Joyce. She tries to go outside. Ivory trying to calm her down. I'm like, Ivory, you know, if that was you, we wouldn't have even been able to even see that scene. That scene would have been shut down. All we would have seen was Joyce knock you down, and then it would have been a wrap. Because Ivory would have knocked out every nigga in sight if Joyce knocked her down the way that she knocked Jazz down. I'm talking about every nigga down. So for you to try to calm your own sister down instead of defending, well, she was defending her sister, don't get me wrong, but it's like you should have went ham with her. Fuck everything else. I get what Ivory was trying to do. Ivory was trying to get Jazz to calm down so they could get their lick back. I know Ivory. Like, she was trying to be slick and was trying to be smart and calculated about it. But at that point, she just literally treated you like she was a linebacker. Like, that Joyce was a linebacker. So at this point, you need to get the linebacker back. You need to line the linebacker. You feel me? That's just that on that. Line the linebacker. Next thing you know, Joyce was some way able to get into, I guess, Jazz's room, starts throwing away clothes. You kind of hear Deja in the far distance. No, we're not doing this. You know it's bad when you hear Deja yelling. She's like, no, get her out of the room. Get her out of that room. All right? Security come in there and knock Joyce up out of there. They push her up out of there. They grab the clothes from her. This is what I mean where, like, Swag not being on production end for this show was not working out because y'all was missing manpower. The stuff that they was getting away with was sort of crazy to watch. Lucha. So at one point, I guess they ended up getting their link back. They said Jazz, Mac, and Ivory end up getting a break from security and attacking Kashi. And we don't get to see the footage. I'm like, we always miss the footage that we want to see. But we didn't get to see the footage. All we see was a cutaway, and all we just see is Kashi talking about, get my phone. Get me out. I think they tore Kashi out the frame because that nigga wasn't even yelling. At that point, he was exhausted. Like, they had that nigga winded. I wonder what they was doing up out of there because Ivory said she ended up taking a diamond out of her bra, some crazy crap, and was attacking him. I'm guessing Mac and Jazz at that point was probably just whamming him in his face. So they were sort of describing the situation and trying to get them at least separated so that way they don't end up around each other. Whoever hired that security that night, I don't know what the fuck was that. Where the fuck was the big nigga? You know, the big nigga who's low-key Kilo Sway understudy? The one on Deja Vu, when they started jumping, he was like, no jumping. We ain't jumping in this bitch. Ain't no jumping, nigga. Ain't no jumping. You know the big nigga with the beard? That was also on the Sausage with Baddies reunion. Where that nigga at? Because that nigga would have had them niggas in order. Okay? That's what we needed. I just feel like both sides, though, are guilty. Like, Jazz and Ivory and them, they were antagonizing Joyce the moment she walked up when she walked up in there. And Joyce, even if they weren't antagonizing her, she's so messy and she's so drama-filled and drama-fied and loves drama, she would have started with them eventually. So it's like, I could never even really take a side when it comes to each of them because they both love to start shit. Period, point blank. I don't agree though with niggas hitting girls, and I don't agree with girls trying to hit niggas. Cause it's like, no. Now that TV needs to stop that. That's why answer me, yo freaking piano T talking about we love to see DV or some shit. Nigga. Let's have Billy knock you upside your head. That's the DV we want to see. Like, why would you say some shit like that? I could, even if you joking, like, that's not funny. Like, some shit is just like, shut up. So it's the next morning, and Chuck, the residential Not As TV chef, is cooking. Okay, that nigga got them breakfast cooked up. Okay, the waffles. He decided to give the seafood a rest. It gave him some breakfast. He got waffles, chicken, nanners, fruits, all that, right? And we just see Cassie just snapping on Ma. Let me tell y'all, Cassie has the anger of a little person. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga is, you know that quote, is you cool? Like, Cassie, is you cool? Like, I've never seen Cassie happy. I swear to God. I've never seen that nigga happy a day in my life. Since watching him on this show and on social media, that nigga is never happy. Like, ever. I'm talking about, I've never seen that nigga crack a smile, nothing. Like, he may key here and there, but he never happy. Like, god damn. Life can't be that bad. So he's just snapping on Ma. He's just like, I can't get no work. Shut the fuck up. Stop asking me all these questions, short ass little bitch. Yeah. King. Yeah. Booty bandit. Yeah. Thick ass nigga. Yeah. I'm like, all you see is Maul. So he was saying something back, but we couldn't really kind of hear it. But Cassie just mad in that hoodie. He looking like he's about to go for a mile run. You feel me? He was dressed to literally clear it. Maybe he was dressed to clear the set, aka Pharaoh style. I don't know. But he was just angry sitting there. He's replying back to Maul. Mind you, at this point, apparently they were friends, which I'm like, with friends like these, who needs ops? Like, goddamn. Who needs ops when you got friends at Not As TV? Okay? You got built-in ops in your friends at Not As TV. That just is what it is. You don't need to make your ops. Your ops is your good homegirl. Your op is your homeboy at Not As TV. So y'all, they start going back and forth, Cassie and Ivory at each other. Cassie calling Ivory a bum. Ivory talking about you a bum. You always come to shows. You don't be having no haircut. Cassie gonna talk about he the fly stain walking. Now, Cassie, no, you're not. I'm sorry. You're not. You may think you are, but you're not. It's just like, no. It's just, no. Mm-mm. I never see, Cassie put on a fit like, oh, he got that shit on. Like, it's just like, dude, it's not. But what Cassie was saying about Ivory too was hitting, because you do be wearing, some Temu like things, Ivory. She's not the best dresser. Ivory never been really, the one that got the style. You feel me? But you know what I don't like? And this is what Cassie said I don't like. He said, you be getting them outfits and stuff for free. My whole thing is, and also that girl Money Low on that Sausage and Batty show, okay? That bitch who I'm like, I'm a like, that bitch. I don't like what she said either. She gonna talk about, these hoes get free promo hairstyles and free this, free that. Bitch, ain't that the point to be doing all this fucking fighting and squabbling, bitch? You mean to tell me you get on one of these shows? Because you got to understand, people that get on these television shows, that's my goal. No shade to the Not As TV girlies. Okay? I'm trying to get on, like, a televised show. You feel me? So that way I can get free things and coin. Duh. So it's like, if you get to that level and you get on these shows and stuff and you start getting free stuff, you can't shame me for that, bitch. That's the goal. Don't nobody want to pay for shit, even if you got the money. So, Cassie, you didn't eat when you said that. talking about she getting free stuff and blase blah and wearing free Temu stuff, whatever. You said, it's free. Who gives a fuck? Same with the money loan girl. You mean to tell me you would turn down free installs and stuff if you was getting them? Girl, bye. This where Cashy ain't though. Cashy gonna tell Cashy gonna tell Ivory. He said, Ivory said, "Oh, shave them spots, get them botches out of your beard, though." Cashy gonna say, "Shave your beard before you worry about my beard, nigga. Fuck you, nigga." It was so funny. Daye started laughing. You gotta love that on TV. That had me laughing. That was funny. That was funny. Okay, so they had their little read off and stuff. I don't feel like they really hate each other like that. I just feel like Ivory don't like being trolled, and Joyce is a troller. Like, she gonna troll online, and I think that bothers the shit out of Ivory. Like, Ivory don't like being laughed at. She said this before, and I think that's like her biggest issue is like she feels as if Joyce is constantly laughing and trolling at her, and she's not in on the joke. So she must hate me if she ever comes across my videos. Because, bitch, I'm a laugh, troll, and all that. But it's for entertainment purposes. You feel me? But the difference between me and the Joyce is I'm not a cast member. I'm not around these people. So she is. So it's like you got to kind of expect what comes with that, Joyce, when you do the trolling like that. But them wanting to fight each other like Ivory and Cashy, like, that is not needed. Y'all do not need to run a face to each other. Like, Cashy talking about run up. Like, you really want to fight that girl? And Ivory, stop trying to fight niggas. Just because your neck is as thick as a nigga, don't mean you a nigga. Because you could get knocked like a nigga. So it's like, no. Okay? So they end up calming down somewhat. And then that's where Aunt made that little stupid DV joke, which everybody was like, what the fuck? And then, Chinks come out trying to speak positive affirmations that he does on the gram, for everybody to try to get them to calm down and to try to make sure that, everybody has like a positive attitude going into the day. I don't know why they replayed that confessional about Chinks' small penis, because we know that tea, and I don't need to be reminded of it. No shade. It's depressing. You feel me? It ruins everything about the show. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, we see Landon and Aunt start going back and forth. Landon starts calling out the fact that, Aunt, is living a DL lifestyle, and that, he called both of them some studs or something like that. Like, he's dating a stud or whatever. Aunt starts calling out Landon, talking about, oh, you a girl, like you wear makeup, you draw your hairline, you draw your eyebrows, all of that, right? Because y'all know Landon eyebrows get very much drag race, like drag race down, everything. Aunt tries to clock Landon T and basically lets us know that he asks Aunt, can he suck his D? I believe it. The way that Aunt said it with so much vitriol and power and with so much conviction, I just refuse to believe this man is just making this up out the clear blue sky. I do think Aunt, got requested to get his sucked by Landon. I feel like Landon wanted a little piece of that. Okay? It's bigger than Chinks. I done seen it. Don't ask me how. The entertainers are very much plugged in. No shade. Let me tell y'all something. There's like y'all talking about Gigi clocked it. P gonna clock it. P could clock it, but I don't give a crap. I just watch and laugh and get sent things and key. You feel me? But I don't care to air it out because I don't give a fuck that much. Dead ass. You hear me? Because my entertainers, they know people that know people, and so many of you fuck some of the gas. So it's like I can really be Gigi, but I'm not because I don't care. Okay, so I do believe that portion. By the way, Tanaki, what the fuck are you doing here? Can we really address this? Why is Tanaki there? Like, literally, there is no relationship. Where is the love, lust? You look like you've been through war. I just don't get it. That is the person that don't make no sense to me being there. So Cashy is talking to Maul, and mind you, he got his moose knuckles just out. Like, can you pull your pants down just a little bit, Cashy? Because like it was just moose knuckling. Like he got his moose knuckle all up in Maul's face. He talking to him. He telling him how he needs to have his back when he's arguing with these people because he feels as if he's defending himself and he's not getting anybody to really have his back. Ant be having his back more than Maul do, to be honest. Now I see why the fallout or they end up falling out for some reason. I don't know. I don't keep up that much. I don't get fucked. You feel me? So now I could kind of see why the fallout apparently does happen because Ant do have his back more than Cashew. Do I think that Maul needed to jump in and get into the argument? Not really, because it's not like it was a fist fight, one, and two, it was verbal, it was back and forth, and both of them kind of started it with each other. So Maul entering in really didn't make any sense. So Maul ends up apologizing to him for calling him a monster. And then we see Pootie end up getting called by Landon. Landon's keeping him up to game because if y'all don't know, Pootie is Landon's second half on this show. So he's going to end up coming later on. That's why he wasn't there. I don't think anybody ever comes for Teneki. I don't know what happened. Swag, whatever his name is, from Coming Up Miami, I guess the nigga got lost or some shit. I think that was supposed to be her couple. I don't know. So if y'all think Landon was a headache, that's gonna be the Ant. Pootie gonna come in there and terrorize that nigga. I already could see from a mile away. He gonna make Ant's life a living hell up in that bitch. It's not even gonna be funny. So we could already see that coming. Next thing you know, we see Allman. Allman says the most honest of things. This nigga gonna say to Jay Galore, how do you feel being in a house with people that may masturbate to your videos? Like, what do you think about that? I'm like, are you trying to say you be busting nuts? Okay, like Billy. For the Discord people, busted heavy nuts. Okay, y'all probably wondering what the fuck does that mean, P? There was one time, right? Dilly got mad and he was exposing the people at Not As TV, and he said there was a producer that was trying to like, and I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. So I was saying producer that was like, all like against FaceTime and some of the Playboys. It was like, ooh, you sexy, you bust heavy nuts. Okay, Dilly said you over there talking about niggas busting heavy nuts. Okay, so you were saying, I mean, you were busting heavy nuts to Jay Galore's videos. It's just the way that he acts that was very odd and creepy to me. Like, that was creepy. I'm sorry. Like, it gave you was looking through the window, like Tyler the Creator style. He's at your window, eyes wide open, believe me. Na, 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 na. Come on, you're ready. It was giving a little bit of that. Like, that was very odd to ask Allman. I'm not gonna lie. Like, whoa, what were you thinking, bud? Like, ugh. Next thing you know, here comes Tasha K. It's a girl, Tasha K. And I'm here with an exclusive on Not As TV. Okay? Y'all know I'm not a big fan of Tasha K. But she is good entertainment. The reason why I'm not a big fan of Tasha K is because I feel like she's made it her mission to make the LGBTQ community look like fools, look like demons, look predatory, and look evil. That has been her mission, I feel like, on the internet and in media. That's like her numero uno goal, is to make that a thing. And that bothers me because it's like, who hurt you? What punk slept with your nigga? What T-girl fucked on your man? We need to know this, Tasha K, because it's something internal that you have not dealt with. Because we are not the enemy, Tasha K. Cardi B is. If we want to keep it up, that is your enemy. That is your op, not us. Okay? Tasha K coming with these two pretty ass security guards. Tasha K, let me tell you something. You coming to Now That's TV. I know them your security guards because they some pretty ass niggas. Now That's TV don't hire pretty ass security guards like that. They hire some rough niggas, okay? Some rough riders, okay? She had them pretty ass niggas come up in there. Girl, you better come next time with some rough ass niggas because one of them security guards' hair was more laid than yours. I'm talking about pony up sitting high, no shade. You hear me? Kinky curls laid and coiffed to the side. And them the niggas supposed to be protecting you. That was a choice, Tasha K. And I hope it worked in your favor because I don't think them security guards would have been able to do nothing if a whole bunch of niggas tried to get up on you. Because one of them looked skinnier than Joyce. You hear me? That's all I'm saying. So she comes in, she like, so, okay. What's been going on? Hold on. So, first, what happened when you and Landon? And please don't act like you don't know who Tasha K is. I hate when people do that. Just because somebody not on TV, you know you watch their videos. Like, don't do that. You know exactly who that damn lady was. Okay? So she like, hey, what happened with you and Landon? What's up? So Aunt is just like, oh, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you feel me? Ivory said, get that. And that's what he did. He got up and he got that, right? They start Aunt and Ivory start going back and forth. When I tell y'all Aunt read Ivory's to filth, I was gagged. I said, ooh. I was like, wow. Aunt said Ivory bad because there's more than one star in the room. It's not just her. All that money she made, she still don't look like shit, mama. You hear me? He was like, you nothing but a rough ass bitch. You ain't gonna mop the nothing. I said, damn, Aunt was really reading her for filth. Like, I was kind of gagged. And Ivory was a little bit too, because she started laughing a little bit because she was like, damn. Okay? Aunt even read Tasha K in the confessionals. It said he thinks he's a messy bitch who keeps her nose into business, and that he thinks that allegedly her nigga, might be one of the girls, because how could her nigga find her attractive when she looked like a stud and a nigga herself? I can see that. Like Monique said, I'm sorry. And say, I don't know if you've been getting money, but the money you getting, it don't make you look like you ain't nothing, okay? Ivory starts getting all, Aunt was like, nigga, you gay. I don't know why you coming up in there with a girl, damn well you like booty, okay? You need to wash your booty. She basically started exposing him with all the stuff with the DL lifestyle. Whole time, y'all know Tasha K, that is her thing. She started to get off on that. She like, huh? You gay? Wait a minute. I thought you were straight ass. You gay? Oh my God. Okay, y'all know how Tasha K do. She love a good DL story time. So she was getting off on it. She was just like, oh my God, wow. Anyways, okay, go. Let's start off with Cashin, Joyce, and Ivory. Why you hate on Joyce? What's up with Joyce? Cashy didn't really want to answer it. Next thing you know, Ivory started talking about the situation. Aunt starts defending the situation, said they started picking on Joyce and stuff the moment she got up in there, and how this is how trans and women have issues between each other. I hated how Aunt made that broad statement, because this is what gets people to think that, like, one, everybody thinks this way, because I made a whole panel video, like 2 hours plus, on this whole situation. Please check it out on my other channel, Media Kingdom, where I talked about this in deep detail. But I hated how he made that general statement, because Now That's TV is like 1%, not even 1%, 0.5% of the world. The world don't be operating like this. All T girls don't move like Joyce. All girls don't move like Ivory. So it's like, I hate how, like, people just look at this show and they just think that's just how the world goes, and it's really not. That bothers the shit out of me. So of course, Ivory just ate it. freaking Tasha K just added the F up. She like, wait a minute. All Tasha K was getting was flashbacks to T.S. Madison. All that was in her mind was T.S. Madison going like this with her titties to that Kaya song. That's all what was going through Tasha K brain. She was just, it started to repeat in her brain. She know what to do. She like, fuck, I gotta talk about this. She starts going off. She like, wait. And what makes women intimidated by trans women? Go on. So Aunt tries to explain it. At one point, he kind of gave up. And then that's what Tasha K is like, oh, I heard that you, Cashy, you was whooping on Joyce last night. You talking about the same girl that be getting whooped on by a nigga? So that's what Cashy gonna talk about. Wash your mouth, Tasha K. Wash your mouth. That's what you better do. Keep it cute, babe. Keep it cute, babe. Bitch, I would have hit you. Tasha K, you should have said, I'm a Nile Bob. You should have hit him with one of those. But you're not that witty enough, okay? Because you don't have friends that are gay. You don't move that quick. I don't even know that. You should have hit one of those. So that's what Tasha K and him start going a little bit back and forth because she's like, I'm not gonna be quiet. And then that's what Cassie like, you need to, and that's why you owe Tasha K. That's why you owe Cardi B all them $4 million. That's what I heard. That's why you're in debt. Okay, stop going to Africa and stop hiding all that money. Allegedly, I said, ooh. Listen, Cassie gagged the fuck out of you, Tasha K, and you can't even be mad at it. Until you pay Cardi B her money, until you pay Belcalis her funds, you will never be able to live it down. I don't care what nobody say. You can make all the stories that you can make on people. You can make all the reports you can make on people. You hear me? But guess what? Until you pay Belcalis her coin, you forever gonna get that thrown in your face. Okay, it is a tall tale that will ever last until that $4 billion is given away. All right. Let me know what y'all think about this episode down below. It was a key, especially towards the end of the episode. Do I think Tasha K is the best host for this? For entertainment purposes, yes, because she gives a good key and a laugh. But do I think she will actually make a difference in these people's lives? No. To me, she's full of hot air and full of shit. So it's like, I don't ever think she's going to make a difference in making these people's lives and making them think differently and how to operate between relationships, which half of them ain't even real, in real life. That's just is what it is. Let me know what y'all think down below, and where our babies.
No personal thing.